Hi everyone, good day to you from wherever you are watching us from. We are excited to welcome you to the second week of the Virtual Academy, and I'm sure you've had so much knowledge, so much value last week where we spoke extensively about strategy management. This week we'll be looking at something very important, which is operations management. This is where every of the business functions rest on. So business operation encompasses the process, activity and tasks that an organization undertakes to create, deliver, and manage its product or services. And we can't talk about operations management without talking about resource management. And resource has to do with humans, money, technology, software, anything entirely that helps your work get done. Mama Mary sells akara. How does she come about this akara? What is the process of making this akara work? The first is procurement, where she has to go to the market, buy bean, pepper, tomato, everything she needs to make the beans flour work. Then, of course, there's the standard operations, how these things are being done. How many Maggi goes to a cup of beans? Every of those things, the management of those processes, of those tasks, of those humans that goes through all of those things and make it come to a ready and final product is called operations management. And every company, every business should have a solid operations management. How do you think things from production to sales? That is operations. In this module, we'll be looking at how to structure our businesses to have the right operational framework and the importance of even having these things set up. Why is it important to have operations set up in our companies? Why is it important to follow a standard operations framework every day, every week, every month? Why is this important? Are we trying to box people in? Are we trying to reduce creativity? What are we trying to do by doing this? A simple answer to this is look at a restaurant that sells food and has franchises everywhere. How do you ensure that the taste of this food is the same everywhere you go? Everywhere people go, they want the same taste because they're coming to you because they have a perfect taste that they've had with your food. And even if you don't even have franchise, you don't have centers all over the place, your own center, even if it's just one, people want a consistent taste over time. How do you make sure this is happening? This is when there are structures and systems set around your operations. When we talk about operations, then we talk about processes. And what is process? You may even ask yourself, what is process in my business? This is how things are done. Even if you are a fashion designer, you are a shoe cobbler, how are things done? When a customer walks in, how would you attend to that person? When you receive the order, how do you keep records of it? That is a process. How do you even sew the clothes? How do you fix the shoe? That is a process. So all of these processes, there needs to be like a standardization so that it is the same all through every time. No matter who you meet at the hotel, a 5-star hotel, you are going to receive the same kind of treatment. Why? Because they have a standard way of doing things. So you need to check, do a reverse engineering as a business owner. How do I do things to achieve this particular result? I need to replicate this thing in everybody that works with me. So there needs to be like a sort of system that anybody that joins in today can fit in almost immediately. And that is why operations management is important. Like I said earlier, operations management goes with resource management, and this involves identifying, acquiring, allocating, and effectively using the resources required for business operation. And those resources include financial capital, human capital, physical assets, technology, and more. So I'll end this introduction with the story of a restaurant I used to visit up north. I used to be a very good fan, had great food, great ambience, great people. The staff were super cautious, everything was perfect. It was like home away from home. I brought friends, I brought people. I advertised it everywhere. There's a new restaurant in town. It was good, it was lovely. I was growing, everything was alright. Till I went back after 3 months when I came back to the south. I realized that most of the people I knew were not there again, like 90% were gone. So I had problem, just having to meet new people, new systems of working. Everybody had their different way. Customer service was not as good as before, and I managed. After a period again, I went back this time there was nobody I recognized. Everything was totally different. With new systems, everything was always different. Then I spoke to my friend about it. One of my friends that were also on the same boat, always visiting. And she said that place was a shadow of itself. After a year, the restaurant was nowhere to be found. It had closed down. And this is a problem a lot of businesses have. Systems, structures, processes. Even if 1,000 people come and go, the feel I had on the first day I came to the restaurant should be the same feel I have every single time, because it's the same way, garbage in, garbage out. Then in the management of people, because there's a way that someone can bring an aura around the business, we should also try to also keep people with our systems, with good structures that can help the business remain sustainable. This week is loaded with so many nuggets, so many value lessons that we can take home, that we can apply to our businesses immediately on process management and resource management. See you in class tomorrow.